It's Thursday, May 8th, and this is the City Council Rules Committee meeting. Item number 1 is call to order. Saleh?
Yes.
Wyline?
Yes.
Dulick?
Yes.
Thole?
Tool.
Tool. And Grace. And item 2 is discussing the draft Housing and Community Development Commission bylaws.
So the context of this amendment, this came from the request from the commission chair after 2 meetings were canceled. We had a meeting January 13th that was canceled due to lack of quorum. Again on the 27th, January, canceled due to lack of quorum. And then there was also a joint work session with City Council. You probably remember November of 2024. Only 2 of 9 commissioners were present at that meeting. So the historic context of this, looking at the attendance records, the average attendance at meetings since 2021 has been about 6 members. The last time we had all 9 commission members attend a meeting was more than 4 years ago in March of 2021. So the commission is looking to amend the bylaws to move the commission from a 9-person commission to a 7-person commission, which would also bring our quorum to a 4 instead of a 5. At the meeting that they passed this, we also had trouble getting 5 people in the room. We were able to do it at the last minute with some help from Zoom. So reaching that quorum of 4, I think they feel it would be easier to have meetings.
But normally you get 4 people.
Yeah,
normally,
4
like
people
the
is pretty-
average is 4 people normally.
Yeah, when we look back at the history, the average is about 6, so we think
6,
4 is
okay.
pretty
Yeah.
attainable.
How many vacancies are currently on the commission?
3.
3. So that's what I thought. It's not kicking anybody off the commission.
No.
If we do
No,
this.
the
There's
timing
already.
is-
Gotcha.
We
And
have,
I was looking also to the diversity of the group, and
Yeah.
I think they are very diverse.
Yeah, we have a
The-
lot of good perspective, I feel like, on the commission.
Yes. So I really don't have, like, I don't mind doing that because, I look at everything that I'm looking for in a commission, and I think the 6 people can accomplish that. So I will be voting yes for this.
Makes sense.
And is there? It doesn't seem like there's a huge line out the door of people begging to be on the housing commission.
Typically not.
Typically not. Okay.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, if y'all feel like this is, I mean, clearly you've been having trouble getting quorum, and then the work doesn't get done that needs to be done. So, if y'all feel like this is how to address that, then yeah.
Yeah, staff support the recommendation as well. It makes sense.
Yeah.
We want to get that perspective from the commissioners, and when we can't get a quorum, we're kind of missing out on that feedback, so we feel like it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then the resolution will also keep it just staggered. There'll be 1 year, there'll be 3 appointments, the next year 2 appointments, and the next year 2 appointments to keep staggered.
Okay.
And is that still, you can accomplish that with the current people? Good,
Right,
good,
right,
yeah. Okay.
We do, I think, have a few people that have applied already for the next vacancies when those open up, so hopefully, I think, is it 2 now that need to be filled? Once the terms in June end.
The 2, and then the commissioner who was removed by
Right.
council
Right.
was 2 nights ago, I guess, still has a 30 days to ask for a hearing, so
Right.
that's not
That's true.
official until
I see.
early June. Yes. So the July 1 would normally when the terms begin. Presumably there will be 3 new ones.
Makes sense.
Well,
And-
2 new ones probably. To keep it at 7, yeah, 2
Yeah.
new ones.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
from my understanding is that that commissioner hasn't been to for months.
Yes.
And not even like
Yeah.
contact, no contact.
Correct. They have
Yeah.
only attended 1 meeting since they've been appointed,
Mhm.
and we'll, email, we'll call, we'll send letters, and we haven't heard anything. So that's pretty unusual, though. We've had people resign before their term is up, but to hear nothing is kind of unusual.
A ghosting situation.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
I guess I mean, has anybody made contact with this person? Are they okay? Like,
I'm not sure.
It's, I don't know. It seems unusual, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think you guys did everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
we tried.
reaching out.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. Any other questions about the amendment?
No, how you want us to with the motion?
Just maybe move to approve the
Amendment?
the proposed amendment for HCDC going from 9 members to 7 members.
Okay, I move to approve the amendment by the HCTC to change their member from 9 members to 7 members.
So moved.
Second.
Seconded. Sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, and then can we get a motion to adjourn?
Yep.
Okay, I second that.
Yeah.